Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Where today we are again going to be working on the stairs. And I can't tell you how quickly I want to just get the stairs over with. And I want to put some wallpaper down, maybe some pictures. And I did choose a wallpaper. I think this is something I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and it's called Lumberjack. And so let me get it open here, and I think it might be an okay, if I can ever get it open, it might be an okay. There's the wood that I thought initially it was brick, but I'm thinking this gray plaid. I'm thinking. We shall see. Let me get the paper. Let me get it open the rest of the way. And so, there we go. I'm thinking I might use that gray plaid. Just because we can put some different colored, we can dress it up really well. Now I don't know if I'll do the entire kitchen with it or just that stairwell unit right here. The more I look at it, the more I'm falling in love with it. So that's probably what we'll do. But today we're going to finish up, let me see if I can zoom this in. Yeah, we're going to finish up the stairs. And these stairs have just been giving me issues, and then I realized, I think, yeah, we can do this. Alright, but one of the things I told you guys was to make the ledge here. I think we're just going to glue it right to the bottom, like so. I'll make it in the, like so. It's a little closer on the edge here, and then when we're finished we could probably just trim that off. Okay, so we're going to glue this exactly to this, right to the edge. Yeah, because guess what, if it doesn't work we can always just redo, which I don't want to do, but we can. So for now, I think since I've chosen the wallpaper, we're going to flip this up and get that wallpaper in. And again, this may be a super quick video, guys, because I have been experiencing the worst case of vertigo ever. Okay, so we're going to be wallpapering inside of here, which is the back wall, this side wall, and this side wall. So I don't know other than that, showing you how we're going to get this done. So we're going to measure here. See, this will go. And actually, let me turn this around, guys, real quick. Whoops. Yeah, that's not the best way to do it. Let me pause. I'll just put this in there, and I'll show you, if I can turn that around, how I just basically folded this piece of paper up. See? Wall, wall, wall. And then I just fit that in there. So that's how we're going to do it. And I really think maybe I should zoom back out. Oops, sorry guys. See, here's the outside wall. This is where the staircase will be here. So I'm just going to be wallpapering this section. And I really think that was a great idea, just to fit it in there like this. Glue that first wall down. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So, off camera, I'm going to glue this in and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the wallpaper is in, and this will be the floor, and this will be the the upper walls. We are going to move this out of the way, and I can show you this view of the stairs going back in, like so. So your stairs are going to go up this way. Alright, so let's get building those stairs, guys. Next up, we're going to take that second set of steps. Whoops, sorry about that. And we are going to, let me see that again. We are going to glue this next piece right along this edge. And we're going to keep just adding these until it's all the way across. Then we'll paint them and get them into the house. So again, we want this right up to the edge. We want to flush on this side and level on that side. And then we'll start the third step, fourth step, and so on. Then we'll get them into the room, and then we will get the stairwell. I want to say wall, but it will be a post that stands right here and hides all of that extra. The banister. That's the word I'm trying to come to. Okay, so we've got this. While that's drying, we will start on the next step. And the next step was, let me get my paper. That was C, D, we need to find I. And I is right here. Again, we're just going to build this little wall around it so that we can glue it to the next piece. And when we come back, you guys should have your eye, and this piece glued. Okay, guys, see you in just a minute. Alright, guys, so one of the things that I did, and if you have it, you may want to use it, is this caulking, all-purpose caulking. I got this from the Dollar Tree or Walmart. It was really inexpensive because these steps turned out to be a little bit of a pain. I use that caulking along these edges here to just kind of help it with stability and drying time. And basically I just went in with this tube, ran a bead along there, held that up. Hopefully you can see this. Just ran a bead of that caulking along that edge. Because this stuff dries pretty quick and it hides mistakes. So again, whoops, that's what I did. Alright guys, thanks. Okay, I definitely apologize for the shadow there, but it really cannot be helped. Next up, I'm just going to show you how I used this cloth. What I want to find is a nice straight edge, which is probably going to be on that side, and I just basically laid it down and glued it in and then cut it to fit. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I know that I want this to hang over somewhat, so I'm going to cut it right here and get that to fit in. And then I'll make a color coordinated curtain. Whoops, sorry guys. to fit in there once the wallpaper's done and everything is secured. So again, I'm just going to cut this straight across. I don't know if we're in focus yet, but I soon will be. Coming down, coming down. And this will just go over the edge. And I only need it long enough to cover this wall. And I'm pretty sure I'm there. Yeah. Just going to cut it right here. This big old piece of fabric is kind of hard to handle. And I do mean hard. It's a humongous piece of fabric. Okay, so we're going to get this glued in, and then we can start with the floor. And I got to make sure that the pattern is going to line up. Okay, so it's going to get glued in like so. This piece is going to come down and meet the floor, and that way we hide that edge. Hide that edge. And I know that I'm going to cut it right here where it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to cut it here so that this can overlap that wallpaper that's in that little alcove. And also go over that wall, that top wall, to give it some stability and make sure that it's in. Okay, so that's going to be our second wall, guys. We'll finish up and I'll see you back here in a minute. Okay, so this part's going to be a long process where we put these floor pieces down. So I'm going to show you briefly how it's going to be done, and then I'll kind of do shots as we move out and finish that floor. And then once the floor's in, we can put this last wall right here in, and then our framing will be done. So that's probably where I'm going to end today, is showing you how to do that. I may put a few pieces on, but at that point, and then we'll have to paint it. So I will have to be careful over here when I do paint it. But I wanted that wallpaper under the floorboard, and that's why I did it this way. But that's okay. I mean, I can skinny, I'll post it down in there over some other piece of paper. So I'm just using the tacky gel glue for here, but we're going to go a long piece and just up to that edge, followed by a short piece just up to that edge. And you're probably not going to see the connections in the floor until it's painted. So I cut these 1/2 inch. I cut them 1/2 inch by 2.5 inches and 1/2 inch by 3 inches to give us that nice little stagger. So again, that's how it's going to look. Long and short, long and short. All the way across the whole entire floor. So if you're crafting along with me, this will probably take you a little while. Like it's taking me a little while. And I'm trying to keep them straight and film this upside down. So I'm going to get going and finish this floor up, and if there's time today, I'll come back and post a quick video. But I have to get this video up, and that takes a minute, so I don't know that there's going to be time today or not. Just go ahead and slide that one off like that. I'm okay if it goes under the floorboard. Actually, that's actually a good thing. Got to keep these straight because they move pretty easy, and you don't want them to go over each other. Okay, so that's how that gets done, guys. And like I said, we're going to move all the way across, go in with the second row all the way across, go in with the third row all the way across, and then all the way out to the edge. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I will see you this time next week. Thanks for watching.